Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to start a new what if Piccolo joined RADITZ. Before we get started, I hope you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon to be informed of any future what ifs. If we hit a like goal of 6 likes, I will make this into a full scenario. Also special thanks to Adamant Prime for suggesting this, and then we'll see how this scenario goes. So Piccolo at the start of Dragon Ball Z was still a bad guy, but he decided to help Goku since he was the one who was supposed to conquer the earth. But what if he decided a different path? Instead of helping the path of good and becoming an actual anti-hero by joining Goku, he joined Raditz and helped him not only to kill Goku but to capture Gohan. So now let's see this new scenario of what if Piccolo joined Raditz. So we begin our story with Piccolo hearing the confrontation with Raditz and Goku, and Piccolo wondering who is this new person, and he hears about the tales of the Saiyans and that they are brutal conquerors. And in this scenario, Piccolo likes the sound of that because he also wants to conquer this planet, and he never knew that there were other planets around the universe. So maybe if he joins this guy, he'll be able to conquer even more planets, not just Earth. And then he sees Raditz kick Goku and capture Gohan like normal. And then Piccolo decides that this is his chance, so he flies not to Goku but towards Raditz. While Raditz is waiting for his brother to come, his scouter picks up a power level coming right towards him, and it's that Namekian who you fought earlier, and he has come to tell him something. He wants to join him. Raditz is really confused, and why does this Namekian want to join him? He does not know much about the Namekians, but he knows that they are peaceful warriors instead of brutal. Piccolo says that this is his purpose. His purpose here is to conquer the planet, but he would like to try other planets to conquer and make this his final conquering planet. Piccolo even tells some stories about Goku and tells him that he will never join him since he's way too pure and soft. And instead of him, Piccolo can join him. Well, Raditz is skeptical since he doesn't know Piccolo that well and isn't all that trustworthy, but he understands that Piccolo is right. That he can see that Kakarot is way too soft and there's no way he'll conquer any planet and kill those 100 humans. So, reluctantly, he shakes his hand, welcoming him to the Saiyan squad. Also, another reason is just he doesn't want to return to Vegeta empty-handed. So, and Piccolo says that before they leave this planet, he wants to kill Goku. So, a plan has been decided. Raditz will wait when Goku arrives, while Piccolo hides in the sideline charging the special beam cannon. And of course, eventually, Goku does arrive, but Goku doesn't charge right away, since he knows he's still no match for Raditz. So first, he tries to convince him just to let him go and his planet and his son, but Raditz says that he'll never leave this planet until he joins him and kills 100 humans. So Goku decides to attack, but he's still way too weak, since even Piccolo and Goku combined couldn't even do much. Yeah, Goku alone won't have any chance, but Raditz remembers the plan. He punches Goku in the stomach, temporarily paralyzing him, and jumps, saying now! Goku doesn't understand what happened, but until he has any time to react, a spiraling beam pierces right through him. Goku didn't see that coming, and the last thing he sees is Piccolo firing that beam at him. Goku has died. And now, Raditz actually kind of trusts Piccolo, since he knows that maybe that beam could have actually killed him. So he could have betrayed him, but he did not. It seems like this Namekian is actually serious, so he activates his scouter and tells Vegeta and Nappa that while he did manage to recruit Kakarot, he still got 2 other new recruits coming towards him. Oh, and I don't mean just Piccolo, they're taking Gohan with them as well. Raditz calls Goku's ship and they both fly off to the other Saiyans. And on their journey, Raditz explains more about the Saiyans and a little bit about the Namekians, and Piccolo tells a little bit stories about Goku. But when they arrive, Piccolo sees for the first time Vegeta and Nappa, and from just sensing them, they're way beyond Raditz. And that short man, he's like 10 times as strong as him. So he guesses that he's the leader, and since he wants to actually appease them and not get killed, he bows, and Raditz does the same. And Vegeta already likes this guy, the Namekian, because even though he is pretty weak in comparison to them, he could maybe train into a powerful warrior. And he's also curious about that Saiyan hybrid they also took. So they begin to conquer even more planets, and a little bit easier thanks to Piccolo. And Piccolo learns more about the Saiyans, Frieza, and about his people, the Namekians, but they don't know much about it either. Raditz and Piccolo also train a lot, since not only they're close in terms of power, they also want to prove Vegeta that they're not just weaklings, and they have the potential to become strong adversaries. And they begin to have a little rivalry, pushing themselves to their limits. Well, Vegeta personally trains Gohan, since he knows he is lacking in power, so he properly makes Gohan a strong, ruthless, and cold warrior. But in the back of Gohan's mind, he knows that they're doing is bad. Killing people, conquering planets, that's just wrong. That's his human side talking. And he knows that his uncle and Piccolo killed his dad, and he doesn't want to kill anyone. But he can't do anything since he's still way too weak, so he trains as hard as he can, hoping that maybe they'll come back to Earth and his dad will be there to save him, since he remembers a couple stories that his dad mentioned about some Dragon Balls, which can grant any wish. So he trains as hard as he can, but not only with Vegeta, but also with Piccolo and Raditz, since Vegeta is quite busy by conquering planets, and usually Piccolo, Raditz, and Gohan stay somewhere else since they're a little bit too weak. And thanks to Gohan, Piccolo and Raditz soft up a little bit. Obviously they won't become good guys, but they now understand what Goku was saying, that conquering is not the only way of life, that there is more to life of just conquering. But they still continue their conquest around the universe. But back at Earth, Kami saw the whole thing and he's completely disappointed. He knew that Goku should have let him seal Piccolo away back in the tournament, but he decided to give him a chance, and now he's off to space doing who knows what. And he's trying to do everything he can to prepare the Earth when the Saiyans eventually return. He managed to get Goku keep his body and go train with King Kai, and he also contacted the humans to come train on the lookout, but he knows that the humans won't be enough to fight the Saiyans. So he decides the thing that he should have done a long time ago. He collects the Dragon Ball and wishes for youth, and he becomes a young Namekian once more, and giving a little power boost thanks to his youth. So now that he's young again, he can train with the humans and also become powerful to be another defender of Earth. And while that's happening, Goku's running to King Kai's place, and Kami explained the entire situation, and Goku has gotten an adrenaline boost and a rage boost. Not only did Piccolo kill him, but they also kidnapped his son, and also forcing him to conquer planets. And with his newfound adrenaline, he managed to reach King Kai's planet a month faster than original. Then he begins his training immediately with King Kai to learn the Kaioken and the Spirit Bomb. So, a year passes after Piccolo joined the Saiyans, and Vegeta says that he wants to rebel against Frieza, because Frieza may have been the one to destroy Vegeta, and had to bow and listen to Frieza's order, but he can't find any way to defeat him. Simply training isn't gonna be enough. But then, Piccolo suggests something. On Earth, there are things called Dragon Balls that can grant any wish, and maybe some wish can help them. Vegeta is surprised, so the rumors were true. So maybe they should go to the Earth and use the Dragon Balls to wish for immortality. That should surely can defeat Frieza. Everyone agrees with the plan. Well, except for Gohan. He's been silent, but in his mind, he's happy. Maybe he will see his dad again, and maybe he can finally be free from the Saiyan prison. So, everyone goes to their space pods and puts a destination towards Earth. Back at King Kai's place, Goku's training one day, and King Kai begins to panic, saying that the Saiyans are now going to Earth because they finally found out about the Dragon Ball. So he says that maybe Goku should return to Earth because even though he still has a year, he doesn't have anything else to teach Goku, and maybe he'll learn his friend something. Goku understands, so King Kai contacts Kami and saying that now it's the time to revive Goku since the Saiyans and Piccolo will arrive in a year. Kami summons Shenron, which was upgraded quite a bit thanks to Kami's increase in power, so now he can grant 2 wishes instead of 1. So the first wish is to bring back Goku back to life, and the second wish is to teleport right in front of them. And Goku pops up, happy to see all of his friends. But he's not only ready to train them, but he also wants to show them some technique he learned in Otherworld, mostly the Kaioken, because if everyone knew this technique, the Saiyans would have no chance. So the year passes with everyone training as hard as they can and getting some great gains, but when the year passes, 4 space pods hit the city and steps out Piccolo, Raditz, Vegeta, Nappa, and Gohan, who have come for the Dragon Balls. And that's where we love this part of What If Piccolo Joined Raditz. I hope you guys enjoy this new scenario and the beginning of what Piccolo would have happened if instead of choosing the side of good, he chose the side of conquering. But what will happen next time? Will Gohan be able to convince his uncle and Piccolo to switch sides, or they're still gonna be on Vegeta's side? We'll see. So, as always, if we hit the like goal of 6 likes, I'll make this into a full scenario and I'll post the next part. And I'll see you guys in my next video.